Got my coffee here. Do you got yours? Today I just want to talk about if something were to happen to your computer and it just died, just crashed, wouldn't come on. How much do you have stored on your computer, and how would that affect your life? And now this isn't just for business owners. This is for anybody who has a computer, a desktop, a laptop, anything. So, well, there's two quick tips, and I'll go into more detail tomorrow about one of them, which is how I don't store anything on my computer, with the exception of the software that I use to run my business. For example, Camtasia or Photoshop, those softwares like that, Microsoft Suite, Adobe Suite. And if so several years ago, I'll tell you a quick story. Several years ago, my laptop did die. I was running my business on a laptop when I started, and it just died. It just crashed. It wouldn't come on. Thankfully, the hard drive was still good. I had to educate myself, do a lot of research, and found out that I could extract my hard drive from my laptop. I had to order what's called a USB hub, I believe is what it's called, and basically you pull the hard drive out of your laptop, and you can plug it into this USB hub, and then transfer the data from the hard drive to another device. And so I ended up doing that, and I was able to save everything that was on my computer. But so for the software, what I do, I have what I call my PC startup list, and I save it in my Google Drive. And it's a list of every software program on my computer, and not just the list of the names, but I also have the link to my account where I would need to go log in order to download it again. Or if it's not an account, you can just a link to wherever you go to download that software. So because of that, I don't have to worry about if my computer crashes, because I have that startup list. It would just take, and I've had to do it. About, I don't know, 6 months ago, I started working. I have a regular gal now who comes on virtually and checks out my computer, and I had a Trojan. So I did have to reset my computer back to original settings so that she could get rid of everything. And it took me an hour, maybe hour and a half, but I was able to go through and install all the programs that I use, personally and professionally. So it was, stress-free. I didn't have to worry about what did I lose. I didn't lose anything. And why do I have a list? Because there's a lot of stuff on my computer I don't use every day. The ones that I just named, the Camtasia and the Photoshop, yeah, I would remember those. I know I need to get those, but there's other programs that I don't use every day, and I might not necessarily remember what all the programs are. So that list helps me. I can just run through the list, install everything, and I'm good to go. So I hope you found that helpful, and I hope you have a great day.